Recently, a huge controversy erupted on social media surrounding the poet Maya Osborne. Let's take a look at the clip.
Someone who is 3/4 massa and 1/4 coon. Obama is a mulatto, that's the one drop rule. Too harsh a reminder of civil rights false promises. A little too bright is the light in my skin that sheds light upon what lactification trauma is. These are the confessions of a quadroon.
Confessions of a Quadroon is absolutely my most well-known piece of work and my most requested by family and friends.
Someone who is 3/4 massa and 1/4 coon. Someone who changes colors based on the racial makeup of the room.
Which is beautiful because it is a poem about me taking ownership of my racial identity, which is something that I have struggled with and will continue to struggle with every day of my life.
The only time I've been mixed up in my race is in the world's haste to put me in a category.
Have been countless moments because of my coloring that my black experience has been negated by others. And I have been told that I cannot live that I'm not black, that I cannot live a black experience. But my lived experience of having to change myself between white and black proves that there's still that divide.
Of my yin and yang reality, see, I wouldn't even exist before color TV. And even then, I'd be an anomaly. Go out and try to trick whitey girl type baby. Yes, these are my confessions.
So I want to talk about the selective outrage for mixed race people when they speak on their identity. As we look at this poem, which is about 10 years old and was well received at the time, it's pretty clear to me that Maya was internalizing how society views mixed race people and therefore how she is now looking at herself. People often view us as having one parent who is an oppressor and the other parent who is a traitor. So she's really talking about that dynamic. And she's also discussing how she's just pretty reluctant to pass for fully European because she, really doesn't feel that she is. And even if she'd have an easier life, that's not what she wants. She stated that she did want to identify as black, but she has had difficulty with the black community identifying as black. And that's where we really start seeing a lot of the mockery over her appearance. I've heard people throwing around slurs like tragic mulatto, but her using a colonial term like quadroon was such a problem. And of course, the ever favorite raccoon, that was another problematic term that she used. But you can't tell me that many people don't view the black parent in a mixed race relationship as that type of person. So there was a bit of outrage over it, and I thought it was strange because, again, these are words that are frequently used in the black community and by black people without incident. Of course, it's usually spicy conversation, but when it comes to people who are mixed and they're talking about themselves, it's like the level of policing is outrageous. So what I'm not understanding is why there was so much outrage and so many people. There were just so many people telling her that she could not identify as black. A lot of people were saying she should identify as strictly biracial. She's choosing to define herself, but it's other people that are trying to take away her choice. So let me know in the comments below if you feel like it's selective outrage for her speaking on her own identity. And also let me know if you think people should have the right to identify however they choose. And thanks for watching to the end.